Hey, today I am going to share with you my morning routine and what is important for me to have in my morning routine. And then I hope that it will inspire you to work on your morning routine so you can get more done and be more productive and just slay it. So let us just jump right in so I can get us started. Uh-oh, I lost my video. Okay. So every quarter, I am reviewing my morning routine because of not just my schedule. I have two children and they are super active in school and sports and activities. And so, depending on if it's summer, if it's fall, if it's winter or spring, it depending on what season it is going to be dependent on what time we're waking up in the morning, what time I'm getting things going, what time I have to get them up, except I'm not really getting them up anymore. Bonus to kids being 11 and 13 because they are pretty self-sufficient and waking themselves up for the most part, which is fantastic. But we are in the phase where the kiddos are in school. And so let me give you an example. Over the summer, I would wake up anywhere from 6:45 to 7:30, depending on our night before. We had some softball games, some baseball games that would go a bit later. On those days we did not have those, I would be up closer to 6:45 a.m. Now that the kids are back in school, I wake up at 6 a.m. so that I can get my workout in done before I take them to school. 3 days a week, my husband is gone before we leave. He works an hour away. So on the days he's gone, I'm the one getting the kiddos to school and picking up. So I have to think about that. So as you're looking at your morning routine, as you're looking at your day, what I would really be looking at and thinking about is, okay, who do I have to get where? What time do they have to be there? And could I potentially lose an extra 30 minutes of sleep or go to bed 30 minutes earlier the night before if this is something that you want to do, where you want to um, get up earlier to get a workout in, to journal, to have some peace and quiet, to drink your coffee in peace, whatever the deal is for you. This is where you really want to think about that. For me, I'm still kind of groggy when I wake up, so journaling, gratitude, things like that won't happen until after I get the kids to school, after I've had a moment to just kind of like be. And I find that it's easier for me to quote unquote focus when they're not here and we're trying to get the hustle and bustle and finding the things, signing all the papers and stuff like that. So when I wake up at 6, the first thing that I am doing is I'm putting on my workout clothes. I am going to make my pre-workout drink because again, very groggy, hoping that pre-workout's going to send a little jolt of something right through me. Ah. Um, and then I turn on either, if I'm doing a dance one, I love doing Turn Up with Tansy. She has these awesome dance workouts where it also incorporates body weightlifting. Or if I'm doing one of my beach body workouts, then I will go see, okay, do I need weights? Do I need my bench? What do I need to get ready to? Can I get that ready as I'm drinking my pre-workout? Then I work out. And then once I'm done working out, normally the kids are either up or I am going in and just double checking that alarms are set. So they're going to be waking up and just making sure everything is good. Then I hop in the shower and I get them all ready for the day. Well, they get themselves ready. I get them to school and then I am back home normally between 7:45 and 8 a.m. my time. And at that point, I'm either making a shake or having a smoothie, or I am doing a juice. I get Raw Generation juices, which I absolutely love. That way I don't have to juice myself sometimes. And so I'll either drink a juice and then I will get my notebook. I will either, depending on, again, the season, now we're moving into fall. So normally I would come sit on my bed just because it felt more cozy. But now that we're moving into fall, I'm going to be sitting in the living room, probably snuggled up with the fireplace on. And then I'm going to write my gratitude. I'm going to journal. Um, I'm going to take some time for me depending on what day it is. On Thursdays, I do have some morning calls every other Thursday. And then on Tuesdays, I have morning calls on Tuesdays. But Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I know normally do not take calls. And so I have more free time, more spaciousness to journal, write, see what I'm feeling into. For me, my human design, I'm a projector, also a Capricorn. But having the spaciousness in my days allows me to really hone in on my human design type, and it gives me that space I need to say, oh, I need to study this, I need to do this, I need to do that. And it just allows me to be. Once I do that, I'm doing EFT or tapping. It's emotional freedom technique. It helps release any sort of stuff that I have going on. And then I'm going to be doing meditation or hypnosis. I love the guided hypnosises that I have. I love to do hypnosis. It just really works wonderfully. Then after that, I am going to move into my workday, which is checking on client ads, working with my clients who were looking at their energy, we're looking at designing their day, honing in on what they need support in so that I can help them push themselves forward. And then normally by that time, I know it seems like it's not very long at all, but by that time, like with the meditation hypnosis, that's normally I'm ending the day around 10:30. Then I dive into either if it's a day where I'm doing training, then I'm going to be diving into training. If it's a day where I am doing client work, I'm going to be diving into client work. And on the days that I'm doing client work, it takes me a good 3 to 4 hours. I'm Voxer responding to my energetic management clients, to my clients who need help figuring out how to move forward in their businesses and in their lives, to my done for you clients where we're looking at, okay, like what is the strategy, putting together a new strategy, things like that. So that's a good 3 to 4 hours on those days. And then by that time it's 2:30 and the kids get out of school at 3, 4 days of the week. And then 1 day of the week, they get done at 2. So by that time it's time to go get them. And I become mom taxi. So this is what I do for my morning routine. This is essentially going to be my fall morning routine. Let me know if this inspires you. Are there some things you want to take from that? Maybe you aren't somebody who does meditation. Maybe you just sit in silence and you think about stuff. Maybe journaling is different for you. Maybe it's you're journaling on your computer, or something that I would do on the days where I'm like, I don't want to journal, I don't want to do anything, is I am actually, I have a voice memo thing on my phone. And I've actually been able to like go back and listen to them, which sounds kind of gnarly listening to yourself on voice recording, forgetting what you've said. But some of the things I was like, ooh, that's a really good nugget, Shay. Like good advice. Girl. It's so, sometimes I'll do audio recordings of my journaling or just my thought process or what I'm thinking in order to get it out of my ADHD brain and onto paper or audio. So yeah, I would, for you, if you're thinking, hey, I really want to get some sort of consistent routine going, think about what your non-negotiables are. Obviously, I didn't put in here brushing my teeth and doing my hair and getting dressed and stuff like that. Those are obviously like I have to do's. I can't just show up at my kids' school and I'm dropping them off naked. That would be a little awkward. But thinking about, okay, if I could create my perfect day, I would have these 3 things in the morning because I know that's going to set my tone. That's going to set my energy for me to have a successful day. I think we forget sometimes that like we are the creators of our day. And yes, there are days where we can wake up grumpy. Yes, there are days where we can wake up and we're like, oh, I want to punch everybody. Or, oh, I love everybody and I just want to give everyone hugs and kisses. Either way, we're the creator and owner of our day. So whether we're being proactive or we're being reactive, it's going to show in what we're doing and how we're showing up. And so if you could just say, look, it might not be perfect, but I'm going to set up my days so that these few things that I'm doing in the morning is going to at least help me feel like I'm making a greater impact on myself, on my kids, on my spouse, on my boyfriend, on my girlfriend, on the people that I'm working with if I'm going into work, on my clients, because you have that ripple effect essentially. Like how you show up is what they're going to feel. So if you're showing up and you're like this and you're like, hey, this is Shay. I'm so happy to be here with you. Are you really happy to be there with me though? Probably not. You're probably thinking, oh, great, I get to spend 8 hours with this person who is a few French fries short of a Happy Meal, and the energy is crap. And so remember that the people feel that. And the ones who aren't emotionally intelligent enough to say, I manage my own feelings, I manage my own energy, they might react to your energy. And then that might be a domino effect. And by the end of the day, you might want to brawl. Like I don't know why this meme popped up in my head where it's like, I'm trying to get right with the Lord, but I want to throat punch everybody or something like that. And really thinking like that could be true. So think about how you want to show up. Think about how you want to make people feel, because essentially that is what they're going to remember you. Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to actually attach my daily success tracker opt-in below. Opt into that if you want to have something that's going to help you success. It's one of those can't talk days, but that's okay. If you want to track what you do every day, if you want to see, oh, okay, I'm fairly consistent with this. There's room for improvement, but I'm getting better. And you get to customize it for yourself so that you can do what works for you. Grab that below. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day. Comment below as well. Tell me, hey, this really works for me, or this doesn't work for me, or this is what I'm doing in my mornings. And I feel like it works really, really well. One of my mentors, Tony Robbins, he takes a cold plunge in like an ice bath every morning. And that works for him. I'm not that crazy quite yet. But one of the things I'm going to be incorporating in my day, not my morning routine, is actually doing I have an infrared sauna blanket, and that thing is phenomenal. It's incredible. And so I think I'm going to incorporate that into my evening routine. So really think about that in this sort of way. Okay. I hope you have a wonderful day. I will chat with you soon. Bye.